Hey, yo. This is the all new, brand new country club. What's up, man? This the country club. Welcome to the country club. Brought to you by YouTube. Specifically for YouTube. We doing it like that, man. Let's jump right into it. Cameron says J. Cole stiffed them. Pause. Fucking had a deal that they supposed to have a song done, and J. Cole didn't oblige. Under that context, Cameron upheld him to his words and took him to court, and it did not prevail. I ain't never break into the music industry. I know it's full of foolishness and politics and things that I don't have too much of an understanding. I've been rapping for 1,000 years, but have no understanding of how the business operates. I know it's a lot of 90% of the rappers are fake as hell. Like, they is only loyal as they last meal. They'll talk shit, be on your dick, in your face, talk shit behind you. You know, you heard the stories, multiple times over. So I feel like it ain't like when you coming up in the game where you do something for somebody or y'all in the studio. Like me, I never was that kind of person to visit 100 studios. You feel me? Like, we had our own studio, me and my brother. It was his studio, but his is mine. So we had our studio, and then my sister boyfriend had a studio. So that was always like, okay, near and dear. I ain't never visit this person. Too much goofy shit going on at studios, and I ain't want to be around all the goofy characters you did. Even at my sister ex-boyfriend studio, when characters start coming up that I'm not familiar with, I excuse myself. You feel me? And that's just how I rock. But anyway, I think that in those when you coming up in the game like that, it's a favor for a favor industry. It ain't no money asking really, or if it is money involved, you return the favor like you a studio head. You live for this shit. So to write a verse, nigga, I write a hot. Oh boy, what's up? You come in the studio, you hear some shit. Some of the greatest songs in history have been made by people walking in on somebody else's session and being like, oh, I want to get down with that project, and boom, they drop some shit on it. You feel me? And so that's been some of the greatest songs to be made through that history. So I feel like J. Cole being known as a lyricist, I think, like, when people think about backpack rappers, he comes into that freight of stuff like that, lyrical and technique. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you? Interesting Cat Penny. What's happening, man? This the new country club, man. We starting some shit. They got platforms where, like, third-party apps where you can invite people in, because I want to set up, maybe I get me some locals to jump in and shit, but I want to start a round table like that other morning show that everybody watch, because they don't stop advertising on YouTube, and they focus strictly on Netflix. So I'm just supplementing that for all the folks that love that shit. You feel me? Like I already said in one of their comments, I'm gonna start putting under all their comments till they just ban my comments. Come subscribe to my channel, support the local hustle. How you think niggas get started? Let's use Charlemagne for example. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna be answering questions real quick. Just let me make a quick point. Thanks for the sub. Charlemagne said he started from a radio station in South Carolina. Out of all the goddamn states, my daddy from South Carolina, but who the fuck listen to South Carolina radio? It's a hustle. Takes a long time. So you build something from the dirt and you work your way up. You feel me? So I feel like if y'all support the hustle now, bitch, I'ma always keep this shit 1K with y'all. There ain't gonna never be no switching, no ain't no Hollywood, no nothing. I'm still the same guy I was before I achieve what I achieve now, and I'm gonna be the same guy when I achieve what I achieve in the future. With that said, let me get in these comments, man. Interesting Cat Penny said, yo, now said, hey buddy, what's good with your love? Congrats, you just got a free sub, man. I appreciate that all day, fam. Moon said, you fucked me. Oh yeah? How long did I fuck you? I tell you if you lying or not. How long did it last? Now said, how are you? I'm blessed, man. We finna jump in some of these hip hop news and shit like that. Cereba said, yo, what's good with you? Now again said, where are you from? I'm from the Dale, baby, Lauderdale. I'm from Parkway, 2th Street, all that shit. Bryan County, Florida, you did. South Florida, but I live in GA, you did. So that's how that go. I'm studying at the moment. Okay, what you studying? What you majoring in? My major in college was health science, and my minor was political science. Made good grades, but I was beefing with the assistant dean and shit like that. I had an issue with the my FAFSA. I don't want to talk about all that shit. We're not here to talk about all that. But anyway, I jumped back into the real world and just started making money. It was like, fuck this college shit. But I do support all the kids that want to do that route. I'm glad I ain't build up no crazy ass debt, because that debt is a motherfucker. It's almost like, is it worth it? Anyway, studying on YouTube. Hey, nigga, that's the best college. That's where you learn all the shit from. Hands-on training. OJT. I love that. So don't worry, I still be here. Just wait on my text. I don't know if that's the same person. I ain't gotta wait. I don't wait on text. Like, I don't know if you talking about text on this. Yeah, but text in like real life, I don't wait on nobody texting me. Hello, brother. I'm a new subscriber, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you too for sending in the love you did, and we just gonna keep these content flowing. I apologize by not having no co-host. I think I know what I got to offer as a moderator and whatnot, but I also know that me just being one person is bringing shit up. If I ain't got the visuals, and I'm gonna start doing that too, where I probably use my TV or some shit, because I don't know how to share my screen where y'all can see. I think those be the good platforms, like an academics. He able to show you what he looking at and do his research. That's what make it is. I can tell you about this shit, but when I be able to show you what I'm saying and give you that visual, that'll make it even better. And I'm gonna start doing that. That's me being lazy, I suppose. And I'm probably just go ahead and invest in the computer and shit, and just put a computer in this corner and just start doing shit on a full scale. That's what I originally was gonna turn this room into. This was gonna be a green room where I could really like have that whole drop, but I was lazy with it. I like now it's two. Love, I appreciate that, family. He looked into coming to Ireland for the summer. Oh man, what's up? Shout out to Ireland, man. Big shout out to Ireland, man. Like my dog put me on a Easter revolt they had one time in Ireland. You feel me? What like separated North and South Ireland and all that. That was a dope story. If anybody ever want to look up that history of Ireland, how the North separated from the South and the Easter Day revolt, all that shit was crazy. They should do a movie about that, like a real blockbuster movie. How old am I? I'm 1,000 years old. I'm old as shit. I've been around forever. I feel like they had a show back in the day called Highlander, where I had these dreams about the 17, 16, 1500s, and I'm like, how the hell am I seeing this shit? So I feel like I'm at least 1,000 or something like that. But let's get into it. Nancy Guthrie. Man, what y'all think about this Nancy Guthrie thing, man? Let me know in the comments, man. Nancy Guthrie is Savannah Guthrie's mother. They say, I think it's crazy. I feel like this, and it's just a broad. I'm gonna get off this subject very fast, but I gotta make my opinion on it real quick. Nobody really kidnapping no celebrity's mother, like a news celebrity at that, like a media personality who was on a nationally syndicated show. Like they don't want that much attention. Like how you supposed to? I watch a lot of these kind of movies, and like, bitch, how you supposed to pick up the ransom? The whole fucking country know this shit. Like the whole country just waiting for you to pick up the goddamn ransom. Like I think that's some family shit. I believe that's some inside the family shit, and that ransom note is to throw a motherfucker off. I hope that they make a safe return for her, but it's probably not gonna end up like that. It seems like that note is to throw somebody off, because I doubt somebody taking it later. That's too much publicity. Nobody doing that kind of lit want publicity like that. 1,000 years, yeah, man. 1,000 years old, man. I come with that knowledge. I don't do girlfriends. You feel me? I do friend girls. You feel me? Say that backwards for me. Say friend girl, not girlfriend. It's a big difference. I have friend girls, but I don't do girlfriends. No. Cerebus, I'm back. What's up? So that's my belief on that. Let's see what else they're talking about. Dave Collier, laughter got me through both. I don't know who the hell Dave Collier is, so I ain't speaking on him. Republicans. Let me see what the fuck this is. Damn, this lady dominating the news ways. Alex Pretty's death officially ruled a homicide. That's good news. You feel me? I'm glad that I think both parties can come together and understand that, dog. I seen a police video today. Y'all should check this out. It's someone on Facebook. I don't know the name of the shit, but this is he got a gun, so you can say armed officer. Still an armed officer. He shot a dude the head up, fade. I'm talking about he fought two dudes, whooped both of their ass, never pulled his gun out once. And after he whooped the second one stood up and gave him doubt. And he ain't try to arrest him or nothing. Cause like I already wanted to fight. Nigga, y'all, that's real justice right there. Ain't no charges gotta be brought. Nigga, y'all want to catch this fade? Let catch this fade real quick. Boom. And they went on about their business. That's officer of the year. I wish I knew his name. I'd give him a shout out. That we need more cops like that instead of somebody that's scared and trigger happy. They just, I'm talking about, man ain't even got a gun. You just that scared. So that's my take on that. Let's see what else they got. Chappelle Roan goes topless. Let me see her breasts. She got some pretty decent breasts. I'm not a breast guy. I don't like big titties. I like either a woman with small titties or like the biggest I say is like 34C. I don't know if 34C is possible, but I don't want that shit all wide and shit like that. You know, some nice titties, a little mouthful type shit, like big ass titties and shit. Like, only, nah, that's just too much for me. Lil Jon, son, DJ Young Slade missing in Georgia. Oh shit, did not know this. I didn't know he had a son that was a DJ. I didn't know he had a son that was missing. Yeah, that's something new. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I never knew of the information of where he was last seen. Let's see if it got any details about this shit. Let's look. It say a rep for Lil Jon. The family is asking for privacy. We are also asking continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe. Lil Jon is dealing with a scary situation right now. His son, DJ Young Slade, been reported missing in Georgia. The Milton Police Department put out a missing persons alert saying the 28-year-old Slade, legal name Nathan Murray Smith, ran out of his home on foot. Wow. Okay. So, how old? 28? He may be disorientated and he could be in help. I guess the slight speculation. Well, if you run out disorientated of your house as a 28-year-old man, it's more somewhat probably drug related. And I think when you come to, you feel me? I don't think it's necessary. I think that the biggest danger he is in is himself. Probably need to be checked in once he is found. But also they will probably want to check the local crack houses, trap houses, and all that. I don't really say ain't no crack houses no more. Do they even got crack houses in 2026? I think it's trap houses now where niggas trap prescription pills or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, man, y'all yeah, that's something else, right? I'm not the type of person, I pray for everybody when I sleep, but I'm not the type of person, I don't like to do the cliche, hey, man, prayers up, like it's only prayers up for celebrity. Because everybody got issues. We all got families that's on dope or was on dope, that shook back, didn't shake back, died, etc., etc. So I don't want to be always the one saying, hey, yo, prayers up for such and such, just because they're a celebrity. Because it is what it is. Let me get back to some other shit. Snoop Dogg lights went up for the U.S. This guy is, hey, Snoop is something nuts, man. You know what? I think if you're a entertainer coming up, how do I describe Snoop, bro, without sounding like I'm dissing Snoop? Snoop did the biggest bait and switch ever. Like he gave you I'm the gangster, I'm the thug. Now I remember seeing the little clip of Murder Was the Case. That was like one of the first Snoop things I ever remember my whole life. They made a little movie called Murder Was the Case. The shit was scary as fuck to me. And I was like, oh shit, this nigga, tall, skinny ass nigga with the Dickies on, I didn't know nothing about no Bloods and Crips and none of this shit. And he did the biggest bait and switch. He had niggas out here banging and shit, banging. And then he was like, man, fuck all this shit, bitch. He hugging the ops, the so-called ops who never was the ops. He hugging them. He fucking shaking baby's hand. And then he was married the whole time. Married his high school sweetheart. The nigga was out here living the life that we all supposed to be living, period. But he gave you the gangster shit, and ran with that shit, and then converted it. I think the biggest, like from a business standpoint, the smartest thing he ever did was link up with Martha Stewart. That softened both of their image. Well, Hart and hers, and it made it laughable. Like we forgot that she was the shame prison lady who was insider trading and shit, because she went from the nice old white lady cook like Grandma B or some shit, and then motherfucking went to a lady that got cool vibes. So I think he did the greatest bait and switch in American history, like the reality of it. And now he don't care about his legacy of the hood. You know how people They die for their legacy. All the great artists we done lost in the rap game because they legacy mean, man, the streets know I ain't no pussy. Man, and niggas die for that legacy. He was like, fuck that. Y'all can have that legacy. This is my legacy, bitch. So I that's the greatest bait and switch ever. And the fact that he able to capitalize off the weed smoking shit like that. Battery Reacts said, what's good, Battery Reacts? Maybe one day when I can have you on the show. This the new country club. This the brand new premiere of the country club. You feel me? I'm watching in the country, and y'all part of the club. This the brand new thing. I'm here to supplement what y'all missing from that other show with that club name, and give y'all this news. And hopefully I have me some fellow moderators that I can turn this shit over to while I get my shit together, and I can sit back and give my little critique analyst thoughts like CTG could do, and let my other people use their personalities and me have my little slick comments and shit like that. Kourtney Kardashian pushing better intimate. Let's see what this shit about. Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian has gone all in on her passion for health and wellness. Now, her Let Me Vitamin and supplement brand is offering up some great deals. The brand launched in 2022 with Kardashian boasting she worked with a team of scientists, MDs, and botanists to create the cleanest possible gummy vitamins. Since then, the gummy line has grown in every branch and even branched into drops with additional health benefits. Let's see what some of these things are. Let Me Per Vaginal Probiotic. Oh, listen, Valentine's Day coming up. A lot of these women gonna need vaginal probiotics. Keep that thing clean, man. Like the crazy part is, you know what I'm saying? Like on the tight. Matter of fact, I shouldn't be telling y'all that. Like this too much to. I was just gonna say that on the tight that I like to help a woman cleanse herself. Like I shave her. I push that squirt that bottle up in her with vinegar and shit. I do the whole I just like seeing a clean woman. So I'm down for the little probiotic vaginal cleaning thing. That's dope as hell. Let Me Chill Sleeping Bundle. I just started learning about stuff like that. Like I was working with this job, and this job I had a roommate, and he was like, you want some of these? What kind of gummies was it? It was called, it's something, melatonin. And I was like, what the hell is a melatonin? I'm black. I'm thinking I got melanin, nigga. He like, no, melatonin is gonna help you sleep. And then I was slept like a baby. I was like, oh shit. So this herbal game is where it's at, man. Let Me Match It. Focus. I ain't never believe in no focus pill. Like you want to focus, hit you a joint, but and not that I endorsing smoking. I don't smoke, but I'm just saying I have. Jimmy Q6T said, Are you the guy who goes on live and eats bowls of watery green vegetables? No, I do not eat watery green vegetables, my brother. But if I drink grape juice, then my might come out green. Yeah. Helps you sleep. Yeah, it helps you sleep. Like for real. Like I don't think you should get relying on shit like that. I think that sometimes you just gotta. To me, like for instance, last night, right? I've been thinking about like anybody that follow me at nighttime or see this night shit I did at night. I don't know where they have. I go down this death scroll or whatever they call it, scrolling on YouTube, and then I watch videos of money, of what a month. I just been focused on the money all year of this year, meaning saying that where are we going as a society? Will our money uphold? I don't want to talk about shit that's far over your head. We're doing entertainment news, but I just will say real quick that with China selling off $150 billion of U.S. debt, I just want to make sure, and bonds, I was like, for instance, perfect example, what I learned last night, right? So when your bonds don't get the same yield that they used to get, you can't just then back out and say, hey, now that let's say they start offering new bonds and shit. The new bonds come out at a higher interest rate, meaning you're going to yield more. So you can't say, okay, well, shit, if you giving this man 7%, why you giving me 4%? Give me the 7. No, nigga, that's your old bond. You gotta add some more money if you want this new 7. And that money, and if you take it out before maturity, you lost. So that shit right there got me spooked like a motherfucker. You feel me? Got me spooked. I was just hoping this shit hold together for the year and figure out the rest of this shit on the way. So I don't be sleeping that well at night. They selling debt. They're gonna pay it off with crypto. Mark my words. Paying it off with crypto, you only could listen. Okay, I get that too, right? I'm gonna tell you that scratch. I don't want to get all nerd real quick. Let's just talk that real quick. Pay it off with crypto, then devalue the crypto, and then fucking you don't have. Or what you could do is, and this is the crazy, this is the smart part. If you devalue the dollar, then what do I really fucking owe you? I can't pay you shit. The shit ain't worth shit. So I could devalue it and pay you off it off for cheaper. You feel me? Or fucking so that's what I think. What's going on? You devalue something, and then they gotta buy the shit at its lowest, and then you can start raising the fucking value once you paid it off again. So that's the same thing I believe will work with the crypto market. Is you gonna pay it off. Like for instance, you gonna over like say for instance, right? It's like a bait and switch with the this cryptocurrency. So say for instance, I get to pay off the debt in Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, let's just say $50,000 a pop, right? Once I pay the bitch off, we can all sell this bitch simultaneously, and the shit that you sitting on that was worth 50,000 a pop is now worth 5,000 a pop. So I really screwed you. So, but I got you to buy it at its highest or accept it at its highest. I believe if they was to do something like that, that's what the UN, he say that's what the UN said. I mean, can you trust the UN? Can you trust anything that's not local YouTube? Support local YouTube investigative journalists like myself, like the people that's way smarter than me that I learned this shit from. I'm just a conglomerate of a bunch of information that I do all the research and shit like that from the people that do specific research and master what they do. And I just compile all that and bring it and talk about it. But those the people I would trust, with no vested interest. These people that got even a news station, they got to pay their bills through commercials. They restricted on what they can speak on and what they can say and reveal. So a person with no vested interest and just want to give you the truth, those are the channels and avenues I trust. You did. Anyway, let's see some more on this celebrity news. Yo, uh, damn, found almost look like me. Is that her brother? Shakari Richardson Coleman into not guilty plea in Florida arrest. Yeah, she got caught speeding. Listen, anybody that drive through Orange County, you have to speed. Fuck that. You gotta speed. Orange County gotta do something with the damn turnpike. Turnpike is ridiculous in Orange County, dog. Like Orlando, Florida, Orange County, dog. The turnpike, they got a little widening project they've been advertising for about 2 years now. But from the time you coming up by Kissimmee, it's a nightmare. It's a freaking nightmare. Ocoee, all that shit. It's a nightmare. Like I was on the turnpike, what about I don't know. I think it was January 31st or whatever. I'm on the turnpike and down in Orlando. Bitch, we all had to do something we never did before. I never did. I seen one person and I ain't wait to be the last person. It was back. I'm talking about traffic was at a standstill. So motherfuckers got to the shoulder and started backing up in reverse. Even it was motherfuckers driving the wrong way on the turnpike because cars had been stopped way back trying to get over to the next little freeway and shit. So I was able to get on the 4 something and then go through downtown Orlando, come up by Sanford and shit just to get back on the turnpike going north. So and I said all that to say Orlando is so big. Like Orlando is like Miami in the middle of Florida. Like for all like people think of Disney World, but it's so much more than Disney World really is, dog. Like it's other big companies in Orlando. It's close to Cocoa Beach. So if you want to just go to Cocoa Beach or Cape Canaveral, visit there. You coming from Tampa, you want to go to shoot to Tampa real quick. Orlando is like the Florida Atlanta. So you gotta speed through Orlando because otherwise you're gonna get caught up in some traffic and be at a standstill. So free Shakari, man. Free Shakari, man. You know what I'm saying? She looked like one of them toxic hood chicks we all grew up loving and falling in love with and shit. Like to fight and shit. That type shit. Jeffrey Epstein files. Pedo's death pics revealed. I don't know, this shit seemed kind of Tupac-ish in the sense that, remember when we all was like, man, Tupac's still living. Then they showed us the autopsy that broke his heart with that nigga cut open and shit. And it's like, oh, shit. And I think back then it was it was crazy. What's up, man? What's the name? Want my attention real quick. What's up, Cerebus? You been consistent in your comments and shit. What's up? You said I be simping. Let me know in the comments how I be simping and said you bad, dog. Please explain that shit to me. Anyway, hold up. Let's keep it moving. But as far as them showing what would be the reason they showed Jeffrey Epstein death photos is to try to silence people that might say, "Oh, he's still living" and shit like that. But there's so many ways to fake shit now. Like they got so many like lookalikes and shit. And they've been staging deaths of motherfuckers for years. The fool people when they try to get their spouse killed and they stage their death. So like I can't really buy into no photo. Show me the fucking video and then test this DNA and shit. I'm pretty sure y'all got a DNA on the girls, the little kids. So I'm not gonna say he's dead or alive or put too much into the photos. Hannah Stocking Hot Shots. I don't know who the hell Hannah is, but she got a decent curve. Cute kid, guess who? Oh, fuck that. Man, shout out to Bruno Mars. He got a new song, man. That shit dope. Like, Bruno Mars never fails. Like, he never miss. Like, I'm not a person that can listen to a Bruno Mars full CD, but freaking all his songs that go, like, national, them all bangers. Like, I ain't never heard a Bruno Mars song that I said, man, that shit sucks. Never, period. The nigga is a great entertainer. I thought at one point when he had his run, he was going to be like the next Michael Jackson or something. Like, he just was that entertaining and that good. Shout out to Barry McCockner. Who is that? Inform us who is Barry McCockner. With Marks in my music. I'm flat out this week. Are you talking? You talking? What they call it? I don't want to say illiterate, but belligerent. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not understanding what you're saying. I've tried getting closer to Christ. Okay, that's the only sensible thing you said, respectfully. Hey, you got get yo. I'm gonna make that short. Ain't gonna get into that too much, but I say this much. Thank you, bro. You're a legend. I appreciate that love, family. Most deaf. Hey, look, check it out. You say getting closer to Christ. It's a thing where he never left you, but you gotta acknowledge him. You feel me? He ain't gonna never leave. It's like never leave you or forsake you, but you gotta acknowledge him. It's tough because we get on our highs and lows. It's like we always acknowledge him somewhat in the middle. Or like for instance, when we get real low, it say, "Gang, he ain't real." Man, listen, Hezzy. Shout out on what kind of production you do, family. Let me know, man. Drop that in the comments. One thing about it is when you get low and you down and out, you call on God. When you get a big blessing, you say thank you, God. Some people, humble people. But when you in the middle, you docile and you like, man, it's like he's on the back of your mind. And then when you do come to him, we come to him shameful. You feel me? It's like, damn, I ain't acknowledge you. You know you can read. It's hard talking to somebody that knows your thoughts. So it's like, fuck, you know I'm coming to you because I need you, but I don't want to just come make it so obvious. Hey, Lord, appreciate you loving me, and that. And then you cry. I think that's the most humblest thing you can do. You don't for it. One thing about it, I don't believe people fake tears for God when they pray. If they praying by themselves. And I only pray by myself. So I mean I pray with my daughter and my mother, but I'm talking about my prayers mainly by myself. So I say that to say freaking when you pray and you cry and you could barely get through your prayer. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing, dog. It's a beautiful the relief. He takes that right off of your chest right then and there. So that's all I want to say about that, bro. We're gonna keep this news popping though. Epstein in the chat. Oh shit, I just noticed that. And then they had the nerve. Y'all be clowning. Y'all some clowns for real. Hey Epstein, since you such a clown, go ahead and give me a like so I can say I had a like by Epstein. But, Tate McRae catching heat for a Team USA promo. Let's read it. I don't even know who the hell Tate McRae is, but I guess we finna find out. Let's see. Goddamn, bitch. What's up with this shit? Tensions were boiling over in Brazil because shoppers straight up lost it while brawling over it. What the fuck? We're not finna talk about nobody fighting over instant noodles. Niggas fight over instant noodles in the hood. If it wasn't ramen noodles, it wasn't worth fighting over. You know the old ramen noodles that be in the cup with the not the new ramen noodles they got at Dollar Tree that be paper. You can rip I'm talking about that styrofoam shit that it said do not microwave in, and we still microwaved in it. That's worth fighting over. The real ramen noodle. Outside of that, hell no. And when I used to cook my noodles like that, I cook them and then I pour the water out immediately. I don't like no soggy ass noodle. Hell no. Let's see what we got, man. Slow news cycle, ain't it? Let me see. Da da da. That. Bitch, I think we about to come to a conclusion real quick into this the midday hour anyway. We gonna do this shit multiple times a day and run it up like a real streamer rather than but we not gonna do no long unnecessary streams that ain't got no material or content. Uh let's see, hold up. Let's check out. Oh, James Harden got traded to the Cavs. Shout out to James. The Cavs ain't going nowhere. And that the Cavs did is 4-0. I mean, it's old. They're going 0-4 in the finals, but it is a dope move to become a conference champion. I don't think James Harden never been no. Yeah, he never been a conference champion. He went up against Golden State in the Western Conference and lost. So he never been a conference champion. So for him to have the opportunity to be a conference champion would be dope as hell. I think that'd be super cool for them boys. And if you really want to say some dope shit that I think would be fly, I don't think it would fuck up team chemistry. I think if you brought at the end of the bench, I'm talking about he got to know his role as like an assistant coach and at the end of the bench, bring in CP3 because that's who he had his most success with in Houston. And bring in CP3 and let him like coach up the youngins and shit like that and know their roles and just push guys in practice. You need somebody that's gonna push guys in practice. Anyway, bro need try. TRT, don't know what TRT mean. Yo on Ryan, what it is, Ryan? What's up, love? It say Tigers Mickey Lolich, 1968 World Series champion, dead at 85. He lived his whole life. Bless him. I never heard of him before. But shout out on Detroit Tigers and shit. Y'all stole Miguel Cabrera from us. We couldn't pay him in Florida, so he went to the Tigers and shit. We lost. Florida Marlins is the greatest baseball franchise of all time. I need you niggas to understand that. It ain't the Yankees. The Yankees obviously had more money than everybody, and so they just bought it. They had the all-star teams. But I'm talking about out of natural talent, scouting, pulling these guys up out the minors. Bro, we gave everybody. Shit, we gave everybody. The list goes on. I ain't even. I stopped watching baseball because of how bad we was as a like when Derek Jeter bought the Marlins. Let me get off subject real quick. When Derek Jeter bought the Marlins, uh, came in with the group investment group. I was like, man, that was disrespectful out the gate. Anyway, like I remember us battling the Yankees and shit, and people was shitting on us like, oh man, what the hell Florida know about baseball? And bitch, we had Dontrell Willis, D Train, and Josh Beckett. Bitch, we gave Josh Beckett to the Boston fucking Red Sox and shit. Our best pitcher, one of the greatest pitchers in history. We gave Josh Beckett away. We gave Dontrell Lewis to the Tigers. We gave Yasiel Puig to the Dodgers. We gave Ramirez to the Dodgers. Like, god damn, cuz we gave a little other fam, little other dog. We gave away at least 20. Only time we ever paid a person in Florida Marlin history, and we won a championship that year, we brought in Pudge Rodriguez, and we had Jose Reyes as like I think Jose Reyes is lead off or something like that. Outside of that, that's the only time we invested into our organization. Outside of that, bro, it's just like we'll form. We just be forming players, and hey, when they get too expensive, hey, ship them off and fuck the fans. So that's why it's just hard to really support Florida Marlins because it's like we got the greatest talent, period, had the greatest scouts of all time, but we just didn't do nothing with that and keep our talent. How much to purchase this one? I need a good, strong farm equipment. I don't know, cuz. I almost said something. Listen, I was looking at Umar trolls last night. I think trolls are so useful, but what makes trolling funny is when you have a good comeback. I be having good comebacks, but sometimes my good comebacks scare off other people. So it's like I don't. It's a catch-22. It's like okay, I say what I consider a good comeback is one that make me laugh. If I could crack myself up, okay, that shit funny. So when I watch Dr. Umar and Dr. Umar is talking about something serious, and then somebody said, LeBron James and Martin Luther King twerk off, and he read the comment. He looked so disgusted. Or he say zesty fester, and he go to blocking. This shit funny. Trolls are needed, dog. Like I die watching those videos laughing. So and I'm gonna read y'all shit out. But when you say crazy shit, like somebody came in and asked, "Do you eat green shit?" That's not even funny. That's just like disgusting and weird. You feel me? It's like toddler type shit. Like toddler funny, dig your nose funny. Like what's that about? But you need farm equipment, dog. You gotta have your money up, dog. And I can tell you ain't got no money. You feel me? So that's why you can't afford no farm equipment. Farming is expensive, bro. You gotta come in the game with money. You just can't get into farming because you just know how to rake a yard. Nigga, you crazy as fuck. Hell nah. Somebody said, hell nah. We must focus, brothers. We must focus. Yeah, let's focus. Kevin Johnson, ex-NFL player, slaying spark serial killer fears. What the fuck? So let's look at this. What this about? A former NFL defensive lineman, Kevin Johnson, violent death is turned into a full-blown murder mystery. Cops fear it could be tied to a string of killings targeted unhoused victims in South. That he was unhoused, former NFL player. You niggas gotta learn how to spend your money. Fuck these accountants. You don't need an accountant. You your own accountant. I don't need. I said that in the song before. I don't need an accountant to be counting what I'm counting. Bitch, like nigga, simple addition and subtraction. You don't even need to multiply. Addition and subtraction. You feel me? Fucking knowing that this is how much your overhead is and this is how much your take home is. It's very simple, dog. I think the hardest thing for folks to do is look at a bill. It sucks. It's looking at a bill is like finding out like a person with a family in the military and somebody come knocking at your door with that damn flag. It's like, damn, I don't want to open the door. Bitch, you gotta open that damn bill and look at that motherfucker and pay that bitch. And then go get it back. And the shit that you get back, you gotta get more and put it up. That's it. All that fucking don't listen to these folks talking about. Man, listen, dog, this YouTube shit is twofold. You see motherfuckers balling and shit. I see some of the prettiest cars. I'm a car fanatic. It's prettiest paint jobs. I be like, God damn. I think nothing brings maturity like, and I'm talking as a poor man. Let me make that disclaimer. I'm poor as fuck. I'm the poorest nigga on YouTube. But nothing brings maturity like having the money to buy something that you see and not buying it. That's the key. That's the fucking root of all of this shit. Okay, it looks tempting. I got enough to get it. But I think the biggest thing for me, and I'm going to say this shit, like I said, I am the brokest nigga on YouTube, but I'm scared of being debt broke like I was in life before. I don't know what I'm going to do mentally if I was ever debt broke. I wouldn't be on this shit at all. Motherfuckers wouldn't want to see me either. So just because I'm scared, I'm so scared, I know I'm going to crash if I ever go broke. Like, so I don't want to be it. And so I'd rather be the cheapest bastard, not have shit, poorest nigga on YouTube, and not be in that state of mind to where I got to get me. I'm just scared of being broke. Just this is what it is. Anyway, but I do understand how America works. We were just talking about this shit. All this shit tied. We live in a country built off debt. We need motherfuckers in debt. Motherfucker, I get credit card offers every day. I'm 40 years old. I ain't never had a credit card in my life. I'm never gonna have a credit. You can't get me to believe in a credit card for shit. Motherfuckers always, man, but you can, it's you always pay your shit on time anyway. You might as well put it on a credit card, pay the credit card right back off, and then your credit go. Fuck that. If I can't buy that bitch, I don't want it or need it or deserve it. That's my take on it. That's my opinion on it. But I understand how our money is backed off of debt because we ain't got nothing solid to fucking back it up off of other than promissory notes that motherfuckers gonna pay off their debt. You feel me? So I get it. We just moving money around. I respect it. This is what give us this American lifestyle that we also love and also treasure, where we can live better than certain parts of the world. We're not because like last night, I hate to go back into this money shit, but I was looking up the Swiss franc, and I was looking up what makes the Swiss franc less volatile. So first of all, it's always used to be fun. I don't know whoever did. I'm pretty sure some of y'all done did this, where you look up countries you can visit where your money gonna scratch your American dollar and you can just live like a king. We all done did that, right? But we never thought about it's places outside of America that our money is cheaper. Like what the fuck? You thinking your shit is you thinking you on some high and mighty American shit? You go to Switzerland with $100, you got $77, fam. 77. So I was looking at this as I'm looking into ideas of okay, this and it dawned on me right then and there. I said, oh, look at all these movies I watch. Well, they say I keep my money in the Swiss bank. And I was thinking they was doing the shit to hide the money. No, they was doing it so the money didn't lose no fucking value and depreciate. They fucking 77. Cause I then went to back. I said, okay, well shit. Had I put X amount in a Swiss bank account 3 years ago, how much will my shit have appreciated? And the shit says $0. But it still would be more than the American dollar because the American dollar depreciates every day. I was like, oh fuck. That's why motherfuckers put their money in Swiss banks so their shit don't depreciate. It was just something new to like a new frame that I'm like I never thought about, you know. So not now I say that to say that's all volatile too. Let's talk about that real quick. This supposed to be the country club. I'm going off subject. I need to start learning to be on subject. But let me just make this quick point. What makes Switzerland shit not volatile is they don't get in no beefs. This the shit we've been asking our politicians for years. Stay out of people's shit. Stop. Don't piss this person off. Don't step on no toe. Let's just be like it's like a bouncer, right? Let's say the world is a club and America is a bouncer. If motherfuckers want to get in the club and they got what it takes to get in the club, the credentials, they the appropriate age, they got the money. You say, hey, come on in. But you that fucking asshole bouncer just shoving bitches and pushing bitches and jacking bitches up and throwing bitches around, motherfuckers eventually probably jump your ass or come back and shoot that shit up. Or they don't do nan one. They just say, I ain't going to that club no more. Now that club loses profit. And that's what the fuck America has done. We lost profit for fucking with so much shit. Our money is volatile. So it's like Switzerland say we staying out of everybody's business. Switzerland ain't had a major war since the 1600s. 16 fucking hundreds fighting for independence from the here's some shit, the Roman Catholic Empire. Ooh, don't say that word out loud. That was the old Israel. That's the first Israel. Bitch. Oh shit. There you go. Lose all five that fast. As quick as they come, as quick as they go. Just a little quick world history knowledge to say that these people stay out of people's business. And therefore, their money stays stable. And everybody said, well, let's hub our money into your country. And the more they hub their money into Switzerland, the more powerful that country becomes. A country with no nuclear weapons. Which is also another point that I would say for another time. Maybe I can remember it to talk about it. I don't want to drag that out and give y'all no crazy theories that could possibly come about from it. But let's just say a country that has no nuclear weapons has the strongest money in the world. Because everybody is dumping their money there because this country stays out of people's fucking business. You see the power and benefit of staying out of people's business? You know what I mean? Something that Lou Becker could learn. Lou Becker, I need you to learn. Stay out of people's business and get your hand out my pocket. Get your fucking hand out my pocket, dude. Anyway, hello from Ireland, man. Ireland be showing me love, dog. Listen, man. Ireland be showing me love, man. I appreciate that shit. Dog, like, I don't have offers from folks say, man, come out to Ireland, man. Come out. And Eddie Griffin did go to Ireland before. You feel me? And so he shot a movie in Ireland. That's like a dope movie a lot of folks ain't see, got slept on. So it's like, just shout out to Ireland, dog. Like, I would love to come to Ireland and drink hot beer and shit. You feel me? Like, real deal. Like, some hot-ass fucking beer. Bitch. I don't know if Yingling is from Ireland and shit, but all that type of shit, man. Yeah, man. Love to y'all, for real, though. And let's say, I'm an Indian, Sar. Please help me, Sar. What's up, Sar? What it is, fam? How do you see the Super Bowl playing out? Man, listen. You want this real prediction? I'm mad at myself. I didn't bet on the Seahawks early. I'm talking about the beginning of the playoffs because there's a new pope. And anybody who familiar knows that anytime there's a new pope, the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. And so the Seahawks have lived up to that tradition of at least making it to the Super Bowl. So this would be the third time that a new pope has been elected, and the third time that Seattle is in the Super Bowl. So if you follow the first two times that a pope was elected, the probability of them winning, I mean, making it to the Super Bowl, let alone winning it, then more than likely the Seahawks finna take it. I don't think. And if you start to look at it from just another angle, I mean, we talk about talent last. When I think about the NFL, talent is a byproduct. Like, it's plenty of talent. But referees and shit like that is what can sway the game. Bitches throw a perfect 80-yard pass, bitch, catch the damn ball, and next thing you know, they talking about holding. Man, motherfuckers holding on every play. Everybody know that it's holding on every play. So it's that they sway the game. So I gotta always go to narrative. When we needed the Patriots served their purpose. We needed the motherfuckers. Not y'all really want me talking about this shit? Let me just make this shit fast real quick. I'm gonna piss y'all off and y'all gonna run back out and I get some more people. 9/11 happened. We needed patriotism. Patriots was fucking ass. With Tom Brady, with Bill Belichick, with Drew Bledsoe, with your boy Michael Bishop. Shout out Michael Bishop. That nigga had the strongest arm in the NFL. Niggas don't even know about Michael Bishop. They was ass. And freaking, we needed patriotism. So they bumped my Raiders in the snow. Even Tom Brady, years later, shout out to Tom for actually telling the truth, but years later, like, he ain't giving up that ring. Fucking, he said, yeah, bitch, I fumbled. So, at the end of the day, the narrative doesn't support us. I mean, I guess you can almost make the angle for Patriots. America is fighting against each other. ISIS all through the shit. We need patriotism. That argument can be made, but it's not as crucial as it was in 9/11 when people's spirits was low and shit like that. People's got high, a lot of patriotism, probably more patriotism than ever. They mad at their politicians. We one thing about it, the Redskins or whatever the fuck they call themselves, the Commanders ain't going to the Super Bowl no time soon, nigga. Period, nigga. I can tell you that much, and that's with their great ass quarterback. Niggas, that narrative don't fit. Niggas is mad at politicians right now. Anyway, somebody say, hold up, let's talk about it real quick. Who in the chat got money loan me? Can you change the tire? Y'all know how to change the tire. Who don't? If you don't know how to change the tire with a Lord wrench, fam, you not a man, dog. Fucking put the damn jack under the car, jack the bitch up, use the Lord wrench, turn that bitch left to loosen it. Some laws is what you call y'all help me out. If we got any mechanically inclined people in here, they call instead of a lug nut, some of them is fuck. I don't want to say stilts. They I forgot it's a certain kind of screw that go right into the shit. And some of them like that, but it's all the same process, fam. Are you talking about the Pope of the Catholic Church? Yeah, I'm talking about the dude for Chicago. You feel me? Anytime there's been a new Pope, you can look it up. The Seahawks make it to the Super Bowl, and they have won it. So I would probably take my chances with the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl. Yo, who chose that color paint? Stevie Wonder? Yeah, he did, man. Stevie Wonder, my uncle, dog. He just was here. He was telling me that she was lovely. And the woman he was talking about was your mother. He was like, isn't she lovely? He said she gave him head. And he was like this and shit like that while she was giving him head. Your mother. Anyway, Jay says, and now Brady part owner of the Raiders. What? Let me breathe, dog. I haven't found that out. I haven't learned that. If this is the case, I'm officially done with. Like, you know, it's so funny. Like, this shit, I'm trying not to. I hope my voice don't start cracking. I'm not gonna cry about this shit. I promise you, I'm not. Dog, us Raiders fans been disrespected. I've been a Raider fan since I want to say, whatever the first year Jerry Rice got traded there, 2000, 2001. Because I started off as a 49er fan, Jerry Rice fan. I started off as a Jerry Rice fan. Like how Kobe had his fans, and they didn't like the Lakers. Maybe they started liking the Lakers because of Kobe. Well, I started liking the Raiders. I mean, not the Raiders. I started liking the 49ers because of Jerry Rice. I started liking football because of Jerry Rice. I used to hate when we lost to the Cowboys and shit, man. I just knew the whole team and all that. So this the point. Fucking T.O. come up in the game. T.O. push Jerry Rice out. 49ers shit on Jerry Rice. Push him out. So, boom, he go to the Raiders. I say, well, bitch, I'm following Jerry, nigga. Fuck y'all. Because I wasn't a big fan of I remember we had Elvis Gerbach. I can't believe it. I don't remember if Jeff Garcia came after Elvis Gerbach or not. But I wasn't a fan of the quarterback and none of that shit. So I was like, all right, bitch, I'm going with Jerry. So bitch, Jerry go over to the Raiders. We got Rich Gannon, we got Tim Brown. We eventually got Jerry Porter. So nigga, I said I'm rocking with the Raiders, nigga. Only Raider fan I knew before that was my cousin Sean. Shout out to Sean. Sean was there since the damn Tyrone Wheatley and it was another running back from the 90s. I can't remember his name. I ain't talking about Bo Jackson, I'm talking about somebody else. He was there since them days. There was some horrible Raider days too. So the point is, nigga, I remember betting on the Super Bowl. Raiders versus the Bucs. Now mind you, I watched us get bucked by the Patriots in '01. I watched that shit. So that really should have took my whole football pride out of the way. I had me a Charles Woodson jersey, all that. Fucking that should have took my damn ability to watch football away from me. But still young, playing football. I said, okay, fuck it, bitch, I'll watch it. So we go to the Super Bowl the next year. I remember I bet this dude. I had a I don't know, I had a summer job or some shit. So I saved up, I've been trying to save since legit. So fucking had a little money. And for back then, '02 to bet $100 in high school is insane. That's like betting $1,000 today. Nigga. And for us to get whooped the way we got whooped and them know our whole entire playbook. Dog, let me tell you how much of a joke the NFL be making itself look like. How they shoot themselves in the foot. I'm gonna give 3 examples of how the NFL shoot themselves in the foot. So John Gruden, who was a piece of POS, he went to the Bucs. They pushed Tony Dungy out. It was sort of like the Mark Jackson shit with Steve Kerr in the NBA, right? They pushed Tony out the way, right? Fucking, even though Tony eventually got his Super Bowl. But they push him out the way. Let what's-the-name come run the team. He know the whole fucking playbook. And goddamn, we got shitted on, right? So that was, okay, cool. As a Raider franchise, organization, record label, and staff, we supposed to be like, fuck John Gruden for life. We let him come back in. Made him the highest paid fucking coach with the dumbest fucking deal you ever heard of. Almost gave him a LeBron James Nike deal. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, that happens. So then the add to the getting shitted on. Fucking hold on, cut 1 second, real quick, y'all. Hold on. This puts out hole right here, boy. Alright, so boom. Fucking ads all that, dog. John Gruden, we give him this bum ass deal. He shows his racism side and all that. That's one big part of what should have made an NFL fan who like the Raiders say, fuck the Raiders, fuck football, I'm done. The second crazy thing is you look at it's the Raiders again. It's always involving the Raiders. They had Deion Sanders in the press box while his son is kicking our team ass. Yeah, he Deion. Love Deion. Fort Myers, Florida. Stand up, bitch. Lee County, all that shit. But at the end of the motherfucking day, your son is playing against our team. Why don't the Cleveland Browns have you in the press box? Why we got you in the press box as your son kick our team ass? It lets you know that the fans, we be so fucking invested in these different sports, baseball, football, basketball. We over home crying. When Kobe used to lose, nigga, I used to have a scar on my hand. It don't went away. But I remember I hit the wall and it was like a nail sticking out. Nigga, I used to down there cry. I felt so bad I'm talking about the Kobe days when we ain't had no fucking help. When we had Devon George and them boys, you feel me? Shout out to Devon George. I used to play with them on the game. But when we had them boys, Sasha Vujic and shit, I was like, man, what the fuck kind of shit they got around my dog? I'm pissed. But at the end of the day, these niggas is making their millions. And they dapping each other up after the game. Niggas is laughing and kicking it. And the fans is going, oh, you just paid $1,000 to watch the fucking game. And bitch, these niggas is laughing like, man, what you doing after this shit? Boy, all right, nigga, shit on. Hey, nigga, I got some hoes, bitch. It's just a party as usual. Like, I remember when motherfuckers used to get on the court and it was like, fuck this shit. We beefing, we on the field, we beefing. It was like real pressure. Like that's how it was, like a gladiator sport. All this shit was gladiator. Now it's just like, man, fuck these fools, fuck these bitches, fuck the fans. That's it. It's almost seems like fuck the fans and everything. Entertainment. You hear like you hear motherfuckers say, "Oh man, you a fan, you a fan, you a fan." You should be happy that a motherfucker is a fanatic about you. Long as they ain't stalking you, jumping your fence, trying to kill you or some shit like that. But a motherfucker believes in you, might have inspired a motherfucker. You might have made a motherfucker who about to commit suicide feel like they got a purpose and reason and drive. Or you might have made a motherfucker who was going through a divorce or a separation feel like, man, you know what, this and that, or lost their job. You don't know how you can affect a motherfucker life for the positive. Or you don't know how a motherfucker can cheer for you because you ain't affect their life at all, but they can see a piece of themselves in you. So they say they cheer for you from afar. And motherfuckers just be acting like, oh, bitch, I got the juice. These other niggas ain't popping. Nigga, you ain't popping without the niggas believing in your dumb ass. Half of you niggas don't got, I'm talking, now let's talk sports and rap and music, period. Half of you niggas don't have talent for shit, period, nigga. You gotta push because some silly ass motherfuckers believe in your dumb ass. And then you got a team. That's really what I learned about this shit. I learned that really from playing sports games. Bitch, when you get, like, perfect example, I like playing GM mode on 2K. Nigga, without the right scout, I don't really care about the scout, but without the right trainer, my players gonna get hurt all the time. They rating gonna stay the fucking same. The bitch is never gonna get any better. It's just gonna stay the same. So I need the, and this new 2K shit, they make you have to keep a relationship with the trainer. You just can't ignore that bitch, or you can't get certain features to use to do player training, adjust that shit. So you need to have a relationship with this trainer. This teach you about life, doing comparing the shit to life. Then you need to have a great assistant GM who got a great relationship with other GMs, because then you can't make trades. It ain't like back in the day, you can say, bitch, I'm trading such and such for Jordan went never on no game, but you choose, I'm trading whatever for fucking Kobe. No, nigga, you gotta have a relationship. And even still, you might not get the trade. So I need a good GM. I need a good team. I need a good coach. I need a good assistant coach. Because the assistant coach work with the players more than the coach. The coach just make the play calls or whatever during the game, timeouts and adjustments. But the assistant coach do all the day-to-day activity. So I need all this team is important. So when you see certain musicians and they get on stage and they say, man, I couldn't do this without the team I got around me, it gives you understanding what the fuck these bitches are talking about. It ain't that, oh, I'm just so fucking talented, that's why y'all love me. No, bitch, I got a great team around me. They doing shit behind the scenes, sleepless hours that make me propped up. PR people who say, nope, get your ass offline. Don't get online. I remember one time I had my brother running the Facebook for me. And what shot so funny, dog, my brother ain't never had social media in his fucking life. I so admire that about him. Like, I don't even know if I know anybody outside of him that ain't never had social media. He's never been into that shit. He said, man, I'm going to run your page for you. I said, nigga, I don't need you to run my page. You ain't even got no social media. He said, yeah, but you talk too much. So what the fuck you mean? He said, you respond too much, you react too much, you diss too much, you say this, you over opinionated, this, that, and the third. So then he started running my Facebook for like 4 months. He'll drop like little smaller statements. Man, I was getting likes like a motherfucker. I was so offended. It's like now I realized motherfuckers don't like me. I started feeling like, I was like, motherfuckers hate me. Like, this nigga don't even do social media. And he started managing my page, and now my shit getting likes. So I was like, oh, this is why PR reps and all this shit. This is where motherfuckers have teams, because if we knew half, look at Nicki Minaj, her fall from grace. When she wasn't talking and she was just making music, shaking ass and shit, bitch, niggas loved her to death. Blacks, Americans, white Americans, Spanish, whoever, everybody loved her. Now that we hear this bitch talk all the time, it's like, this hoe go away. Go the fuck away. They got a whole petition to deport her because they get to know her. So if you got to know these motherfuckers on a day-to-day basis, your favorite celebrities and fans, people you fan of, you wouldn't even like these people. They do a great job of staying the fuck out the way, giving you glimpses of themselves, and then keeping it pushing and giving you that character that you perceive is this guy. So with that said, it's an hour long. I done made this. Y'all take care. Let me read these last little comment on my bro thinks Patriots are good because of politics. Yeah. Shit, politics who got their owner off for that sting he was caught in getting his dick sucked at the massage parlor. Politics, right? Yeah, I know. Light G4W, what are you talking about? everything under the sun. Just catch the episode and go back and look. All Protestants worship Mammon. Are you a wasp? That's the question I'm asking back. Shout out to D. Yeah, shout out to him and your folks them. Um, Stoves Must said, "What's up? What it is, man? Y'all go ahead and like this shit, man. Run it up." Now said, "I am back, buddy. Love. I appreciate you coming back, showing love, being consistent, dropping shit in the chat. That's real dope." Um, Furt, man, y'all niggas. Even when you make a fake profile, at least make it a name that somebody can pronounce, dog. How do you feel about the Jews? How do I feel about the Jews? I love the Jews. I'm just a goyim. I am a mere fucking goyim. I love the fucking Jews. The Jews are the greatest folks in the fucking history of man. We're not, I don't even want to say mankind. They're all of mankind. We're just goyim. I'm just a mere goyim. Ain't worth shit. I can't even look. I'm not worthy of. If you Jew right now, let me just do the rest of this like this and try not to look in the camera. Cause I'm not worthy of looking at the glory. I'm just a simple goyim. Let me bow my head. I apologize. Bitch, the Jews are the greatest. I don't even if listen, I don't carry no. I don't care. I don't got no. Let me see what I. Nope, I ain't got. I was looking to see if I had some petroleum jelly. I was gonna get ready to try to glaze you up a little fucking bit, cause like that's how great you guys are. Like, bitch, you deserve glazing, back massages. I don't know. Listen, look, you got me an hour. This supposed to be an hour long, but I love Jews so much. You got me so happy. I gotta extend it just a little bit. Jews are so great. I don't understand why Jews don't have their own airline. Like, Jews should not have to wait in the airport amongst mere mortal goyams. It's disrespectful. If I was the president of America, Jews would have their own airlines. Hell, I don't understand why Jews can't just own New York City outright. New York State, in fact. It's disrespectful. Jews deserve an entire state within America that they can have and do what the hell they want. They're God's people. The rest of us just fell out the goddamn sky. We're goyams. We're mere mortals. It wasn't black people first. It was Jews first. Now, if you want to, I don't know. Jews are the greatest people, greatest civilization. They're awesome. They're excellent. We could not live in the world without Jews. They make this world go around and around. And the day we don't have any Jews is the day the world ends. So we need to understand how critical it is that we protect all Jews. Do you hear me? That's my opinion. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let me see. Behind you, somebody said gross. Oh, that's their name behind you. Beans on toast said, I ain't never had oxtail egg rolls. Man, that sounds amazing. Oxtail pizza, oxtail taco. But how about this? Oxtail sushi. Oh, my God. Can we get somebody to start making some? If they made a, I would be so ready for an oxtail Philly roll. You know how they got the Philly roll sushi with the little Philadelphia cream cheese, the avocado, the smoked salmon and shit. Man, if they had a, oh, Lord, man. That would be dope. Bro, listen. My entire YouTube career, life, I've been told that I sound like Chris Rock, so much so that I'm starting to become self-conscious of it. Like, when I'm talking amongst myself, I'm like, damn, man, do I sound like Chris Rock? I ain't never tried to sound like him. My name is Chris. Everybody used to always say everybody hate Chris. When make jokes and shit like that just to make a pun off my name or whatever. But yeah. Okay, check this out. Let's make a deal. I'll make a deal. I will not ignore you. Go ahead and drop the light. You ain't dropped the light since you've been in here. So go ahead and drop the light. Then I acknowledge that. Otherwise, I'm finna finish worshiping Jews and get up out of here. You feel me? Having said that, man, to the person who asked me how I feel about Jews, I got all the luck. Listen, for the rest of my life, I can't make the biggest promise, but I'm almost certain that easy. You double tap on the screen. You double tap one time. Just double tap. You double tap that shit, give me a light. Double tap on your screen. Tap it twice and that bitch get a light. Oh, there it go back. Now I'm fucking with you. Let's see. Do you like anime? Man, listen. The greatest anime. I gotta give a shout out to Nick 3, man. It's a dude named Nick 3. He was the biggest Sailor Moon fan of all time. Like, I'm the second. He's the first. Sailor Moon is the first fucking Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, nigga, dope ass shit. I never forget seeing the glossy eyes. That shit used to just throw me off. And this nigga Nick 3, he and like when what's his name? Wiz Khalifa came out with Taylor Gang. Nick 3 came out with Sailor Gang. And it was about Sailor Moon. He had a whole dog. That's what I be saying, having a team, bro. If I would have been smart, I would have got behind Nick 3. He had to look for it and all of that shit. And he was like, he would remind you of a light skin for real. A bunch of tattoos. He do tattoos. Fucking had a whole bunch of people around him who wear Sailor type of attire and shit and bands and shit. And so Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars was up there. I also say Yu-Gi-Oh! I wasn't a big fan of the Pokemon shit because that was younger than me. But I was like more of the, I just liked the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit. I didn't get into the collecting of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, but I liked watching the show back in the days. I don't know if the Jackie Chan show counts as anime, but if it did, that was my shit. Um, I'm more so like, I think anime need different kind of storylines. You feel me? I need like a hood anime at this point. I think I have evolved. I haven't. I don't want to say grew out of it, but I evolved to the fact that I want like an anime relatable, because anime, if I'm not mistaken, come from Japan, and I would like to see like sort of like we used to have Static Shock. So if they had like anime Static Shock and shit like that, that would be just super dope. You feel me? And I also like obviously we all like the Dragon Ball Z. Like I like I think the little one named Goku or some shit like that. Bitch, Goku was always my favorite bit, cause I used to call it Goku dreads when folks grow dreads like that. Um, Say you look exactly like someone who works at Walmart. Man, listen, I appreciate that, brother. I'm assuming that's a compliment, cause that means you shop at Walmart often, for you to do facial recognition like that. So you are a proud Walmart shopper, right? Am I correct on that? Did I calculate that right? You are a loyal Walmart shopper. You buy your clothes from Walmart. You buy your furniture from Walmart. You buy your food from Walmart. You even buy your, well, I'm not going to say you use any hygiene products, but if you do have decent hygiene, you buy your hygiene products from them. So I respect that. Um, do you have a Goku tattoo? I want you to come very close real quick. I'm about to tell you something. And you know what that Goku tattoo is? I wanted to be creative with it. It's like supposed to make him look like he's getting ready into form. So I put it on my Johnson. And whenever it stretches, he does like this. If you ever want to see my Goku tattoo, come to Middle Georgia, and I'll let you see it face to Johnson. And I'll let you see him as he if you want him to come into form, you gotta make him come into form. He ain't just gonna come into form by himself. You gotta get his blood to pumping, and then he's gonna come into form just like that. And then he'll even chop you. I can make him chop you just like that, and you get you a full Goku experience. Um, with that said, man, yeah, I mean, you fucks with Walmart. I don't fuck with Walmart. I fuck with Walmart when I'm out of town. I don't fuck with no Walmarts around me. Cause these bitches is racist up here, bitch. They tried me, bitch. I bought some shit from Walmart, these cocksuckers. And I spent $500, I think, the first week in Walmart. In one fucking week at Walmart. Nigga, name a nigga that spent $500 at Walmart. And bitch, I take a defective product back, and these bitches talk about in-store credit. I said I don't want no in-store credit. I paid with cash. I mean, I paid with my card. Fucking goddamn, give me my money back. These bitches tell me to wait for a manager. As I'm waiting for the manager, the police show up instead of the manager. I said, what the fuck? I've been waiting for the manager. Y'all told me to wait for the manager. They called them. So I go on they website. Bitch, everybody's saying the same shit on their website. Like, they call the police on me when I try to make a return. I said, what kind of fucking backwood country shit is this? So I do fuck with Walmart, but when I'm not where I live at, not in, it's the one on the other side of town. If I'm in that side of town, I fuck with it. But the one like close to me, I don't fuck with that shit. Racist as fuck, and they've been running the same scam apparently for years. Cause you look under their reviews, and so you know what I'm saying. All this shit is just bad and bad and bad and bad. So I don't fuck with places. It ain't even just it's a Walmart thing. Cause I called they corporate, I couldn't get nobody to respond. But one thing I say is this: I don't fuck with nowhere on my money and appreciate it. Period. 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 You make me feel some kind of way, I won't support your shit. You feel me? That's just that's how I go. Or if I feel like coming up in the world, I felt out of application at your shit, I'm not gonna support your stuff. I tell people that story about Foot Locker all the time. I don't buy no shoes out of Foot Locker no more. Last shoes I bought out of Foot Locker was the first D Rose. You feel me? That's the last time I bought anything from Foot Locker because I ain't fucking with a place that won't give me a chance to make money. Like we shop as black folks and as underprivileged folks at places that would never give us the opportunity to make money with them. Who wants to support a business that will never allow you a chance to make money? Obviously, we supposed to be entrepreneurs, running our shit, all that great. Shout out to the entrepreneur. But not everybody got the mental construct for that shit. That's just the reality. Just like they say college ain't for everybody, being an entrepreneur ain't for everybody. Shit, if everybody was an entrepreneur, bitch, I think the nobody will be rich. Cause everybody, it'd be too much competition in every category for you to really put a stake on. Oh, this price is this price and this is my price. Ain't no, like, if everybody was a barber, niggas wouldn't be out here charging 200 for a haircut. So that's just that. So I say that to say my money only goes to where it's appreciated. You did, bro. Hey, wow. I was about to say, laughing out loud, I just saw you the other day. You silly, bro. Oh, bet, fam. Lord. Gotta run, stay up, bro. And I gotta run too, man. Lord. Appreciate all the lights and love everybody showed. This has been the Country Club, brought to you by YouTube. Like I said, man, I don't want to live in a world where it ain't no Jews, man. For real, dog. So I just need people to understand that shit, man. And let's stop the Jew hate and love, man. Peace, man. That part. Take care. Hey, Sosa Ribeiro, you came in a little too late, but I'm giving you a shout out anyway. And you go ahead and drop a like for me, giving you a shout out at the end of the video. I'm out of here. Law. And Cresser North No Uno, whatever that means. That.